All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for June 4th through the 20th, wait, June 4th through the 11th of 2026, but the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First card out is first card out is let the pain fuel your gains. Use your struggles as a source of empowerment. Let the hurt ignite your soul. Transmute this negative experience into something positive. Second card out is you have nothing to prove to anyone but yourself. Life isn't a competition with anyone but yourself. Take the pressure off of yourself, and nothing and no one else matters. It's you versus you only. And last card out is you have everything you need inside of you. You have the keys within. Meditate to find what you seek. Solitude, be the magician and unlock your mind. It feels like a lot of you doing, it feels like a lot of you having these moments where you are getting ready to do something, like you have these ideas of what you want to do, but then like you hold yourself back because you're afraid it's not good enough, or you're it's like it's some sort of mental hold that it's this has on you here, like where you, like I said, like you don't feel like what you the ideas that you have or what it is that you want to create is like not good enough, or you're looking at other people's, it's like you make something, almost it's like you make something, and then you, you're like looking at other people's things and you're comparing what you've made or like what you have created to other people's, and you're it's like you know what I mean, like trying to size up your creations, or what it is that you're building, or what it is that you have built, or what it is that you're in the works of making, and then like trying to look externally and compare your journey, your works, your creations with other people. But like you're in your own lane here. I can't express this enough here. It's like the things that you have gone through are only the things that you have gone through, which means that only you have these particular gifts, abilities, skills, and attributes. You went through certain events in your life that trained you and gave you, equipped you with the skills and abilities and expertise that you have currently right now that other people do not have. And it's like you're worried about the competition, but there is no competition when you understand that you are one of one. And no matter how much people may try to copy your swag, copy what it is that you're saying, copy your wording, copy your cadence, copy your verbiage, copy the things that you do, or the way that you say things, or the way that you present yourself, or the way that you do what it is that you do, only you can do what it is that you do. Only you have that soul essence stamp from going through the things that you have gone through authentically, firsthand. Only you have those skills. Only you have that stamp on your soul. Only your soul's energy and resonance has that. It's just yours. So there is no competition outside of yourself. It's you versus you only. It's you learning to unlock and learning to trust what it is that you're seeing, the going and acting on, the ideas that you're receiving, and having the courage to put it out there when you have taken the action, right? So it's like almost like you're getting hung up on the post it, the share it part, right? It's like you will get the intuitive hits, you'll receive it from the others, you'll receive it from the universe, you'll bring it down into the physical, you'll take action on it to create the things and bring it about. But then when it comes time to put it out there, you're like holding back and second guessing because, oh, you don't want to rock the boat, or you know, like other people's stuff is a lot better than me, or when they created their stuff, they had this, that, and the third, or they added this, that, and the third to their creations, or they did this, that, and the third on their stuff, and I didn't do that. Mine's is just bare bone. Mine is just, you know, basic this, that, and the third. Who cares? Who cares? It's yours. It's yours. It's you who made it. No one else has your flavor. No one else has your energetic signature and stamp, right? So when you put stuff out there, regardless whether or not you feel like it's bare bones or you feel like it's basic, it's yours. It's yours and it's yours alone. So you need to be okay with this. You need to be okay with the fact that you are unique, and don't let it's like I said, it's almost like this fear of you get to the put it out there phase, and then you start second guessing yourself. You start questioning yourself. You start, doing the thing of the comparison of looking to other people's content, or looking to other people's art, or looking to other people's creations, or looking to other people's things. You understand what I'm saying? But what makes you unique, what makes your creations unique, is that you are using the things that you have gone through, the things that you have experienced, the things that you have witnessed as your driving force. And people are so receptive to things that they can relate to. You know what I mean? Like when it is a firsthand experience type things, like if you look at comedians, a lot of the times they talk about the shit that like they've gone through, and like it's funny, but like it's actually it is actually the stuff that they've gone through. It is actually their own firsthand experiences with a lot of stuff. And so this is what I mean. Like you have to be okay with sharing what comes natural to you. And you have all of this waiting within you to be shared, to be expressed, to be given out into the world. But like, you have to have the courage to follow through with it. And again, like I said, it's like you're holding yourself back. You're trying to kind of like keep it on the leash almost, where again, like, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, or you don't want to rock the boat, or and then outside of that, or it feels like you don't feel like your creations are going to be as good as other people's. It's these three things that I feel like the collective of energies that I'm picking up on here are facing within themselves as an obstacle to your success. Because it's like, once you get over these self-imposed hurdles, you can create whatever you want to create, and it'll be a hit because it's really good and it's relatable to people. You're using, when like I said, when you use your firsthand experiences from like traumatic events or things that you went through, or like really shitty experiences with people, or really shitty experiences with places or environments or situations or colleagues or workplaces, whatever the case may be, and you channel that into something that's like funny, or you channel that into something that's like relatable to other people, whether it be in the form of art, or whether it be in the form of comedy, whether it be in the form of film or production, whatever the case may be here, when you make it relatable to other people, that's when people start to gravitate to you, and you get more and more recognition, right? You get more success. Like, it really does. If you see the stack of coins over here, you see them coins, you see the coins, it's like the pinnacles start coming in when you stop worrying about other people, when you start when you stop taking the pressure off of yourself to be in this invisible competition. There is no competition with anyone or anything outside of yourself. The competition that you're getting your ass whooped in right now is the competition of you having the courage to post whatever it is that you're creating. The courage to put whatever it is that you are wanting to create or have created out into the world, and let people digest it as they will. Not everybody is going to be receptive to your art or your work or your creations. That's fine. That's fine. You're not for everybody, and you shouldn't strive to be for everybody, because that's how you get hemmed up in the manner in which you are right now. You need to be okay with people not liking you. You need to be okay with ruffling people's feathers. You need to be okay with like being a triggering person to other people, because it is what it is. It's literally, it is impossible, it is literally impossible to please everybody, and you will exhaust yourself trying to do so. So I highly recommend you just let that go. Just let it go by the wayside. Let it go, because it is you versus you only. And it feels like there's a whole lot that you are in the process of creating, or like I said, or have created, that you've just kind of like got in got in stow, and you're like holding on to it because like I said, this hesitation. Now again, I want to put the caveat in here that like there is the divine red light, green light. So like, just because you create something and like at this moment right now, doesn't mean that that's the time that it needs to be released into the world. Sometimes when it post it now, or you know when it's like, let me wait until X, Y, and Z. But when you feel the urge to post something or to put something out there into the world, do it. Don't try to like talk yourself out of it. Don't try to like talk yourself out of it just because of the aforementioned things. You have a lot that you have gone through that you are able to channel into some really great creative works that will make you very successful, bring you a lot of recognition, and bring you in a lot of money. If you continue to allow yourself to channel your pains, your experiences, your hardships, your trials and tribulations, your observations into creations that can be put out into the world, you'll be surprised what comes from it. And again, this is a new thing for you. If you check out the frequency and figures reading that Dr. Val Bartova and I did for June, it was all about this of like June being a 7 month of being very in the mind of doing new things, like coming at you fast, and you kind of having to battle this feeling of, am I doing something wrong? This feels strange. I don't know if I should be doing this type of thing, because it's new. Like it's a new thing for you. You're doing new things. You're doing different things. And this feels new to you of finally putting yourself out there and like allowing yourself to say the things that you want to say, or allowing yourself to post the things that you want to post, and not worrying about is this going to hurt somebody's feelings? Is this going to do this, that, and the third? Look at Drewski. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a what would Drewski do moment. Anytime you're getting ready to post something and you're like, I don't know about it, because you're too worried about sparing people's feelings, or because you don't want somebody to look at you in some kind of negative way, or because you don't think a lot of people would not be where they're at right now if they were constantly worried about how other people were going to feel about what it is that they created. You know what I mean? You cannot please everybody, and you will burn yourself out. You will exhaust yourself in the process of trying to make yourself likable to the masses. Make yourself likable to you. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you smile. Do what fuels you and lights you up. Do what is fun to you. Remember, I said that for the remainder of your time, for those few souls that I mentioned in last week's reading, I think there's a collect few of you who the remainder, this part of your life and beyond, is all about you doing your elective courses, your elective soul courses, just of the things that are for funsies for you, things that just make you happy, things that just bring you joy, things that just light you up, because you have done your soul's core classes, the hard hitting, the mundane, the painful lessons, right? And speaking of this, the card that's at the bottom of the deck is you've learned the lessons, use the knowledge in the future. You've learned valuable lessons. Your experiences will come in handy. Remember what you've learned and apply your knowledge. You have learned the things, you have done the very hard hitting core soul lessons that were painful, that were stressful, that were struggles, the trials and the tribulations. You've gone through the things. So now it's time for you to allow yourself to have fun and enjoy your soul's core elective classes, and do things for funsies. Do what lights you up. That's what I have for you guys. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you all for all your likes, shares, and subscribes and donations. And the New Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension is available on Amazon. Is available on Amazon. And you can apply to work one-on-one with me, or book a recorded reading or session with me. All the links are in the description box below. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Be squad.